There are numerous reasons why Europeans began to explore the world in the late 15th century. By the time of Columbus's discovery, Europe had many unified nations, growing in wealth and looking for ways to expand their power. This, along with a desire for goods in the Far East that had been brought back by explorers such as Marco Polo, led Europeans to seek an all-water route to Asia. Christopher Columbus was not the first to set sail looking for an all-water route to the Far East, but he was the first to do so by sailing west. This was because his calculations were off. He disagreed with the experts of the time and believed that the Earth was smaller and that Europe was bigger than the experts said. This would mean that the distance from Western Europe to Eastern Asia, if traveling west, would be much shorter than previously thought. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue and landed on the island of San Salvador in the Caribbean. Columbus did not prove the Earth was round, as this was already known during this time. He did prove that his calculations were wrong and the experts were right. While Columbus wasn't the first European to arrive in the Americas, Leif Erikson was, he was the first to bring news back to Europe. Because of the fairly recent invention of the printing press by Johann Gutenberg, news of this discovery would travel. However, Columbus maintained that the discovery was of an all-water route to the Far East, as he believed he had landed in the East Indies, not the discovery of a new land. Columbus received credit for this discovery instead of Erikson because it was Columbus's expedition that led to European exploration and colonization. While he never stepped foot in the present-day United States, his discovery led other explorers to sail west and led John Cabot to sail along the coast of the present-day United States and claim it for England. Other explorers only started to sail west after Columbus discovered that the Atlantic Ocean was not too vast to sail across. Spain was the first country to explore inland and did so in present-day Mexico, present-day Florida, Texas, and the Southwest. These early explorers often found wealth, as Cortez did once he and his men conquered the Aztecs. Because of this, Spanish explorers came to get rich and went home. The first to come to stay were often from the Catholic Church, creating missions and hoping to teach the Native Americans about the Catholic faith. Tales of these Spanish conquistadors and the wealth they had found influenced men from Spain and other European nations to travel to the New World, as well with hopes of getting rich and then going home. Unfortunately for the English, they would not find the same wealth in the present-day United States as the Spanish found further south.